Very best of luck. Right, our first guest today is very lucky Miss McDonald's not here. To say that she adores him is an understatement. She's practically a stalker. But then who could deny a guy who seems to have it all? The looks, the charm, and of course the amazing voice. He's been a busy boy, what with his new album and performances here, there and everywhere lately. So here to tell us more, please welcome Joshgroban. Everyone says such nice things about you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, you are cute, aren't you?
I'm the one in the babe sandwich here. This is, I feel like the pickle.
So you're doing some performances here?
I am, yeah. I've released this CD of just kind of
some
highlights of the last 7 years for me, and it's very exciting. Any
collection,
opportunity,
it's called.
kind of a collection, yeah exactly. And anytime I get to come back here, a lot of my last CD was recorded here, and I've got so many friends here that it feels like a home away from home.
And you're going to be doing the Raw Variety performance.
Yeah, I sang at that about 3 years ago, and I'm coming back, and...
I'm coming to the Raw Variety. I'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
Were you a Spice Girls fan?
Absolutely, of course. Yeah. I wanted that bus.
Who was your favourite?
Yeah, who was your favourite?
Come on. I told you last night at the party who was my favorite. You don't remember that?
Don't you remember? You're so young, but you've done so well, and you're kind of, it's just expanding for you, isn't it? You're getting sort of acting offers and all kinds of different things.
You know, I started in theater. I started in kind of high school theater, and I was signed while I was there. So the opportunity, I did a show called Ally McBeal about 5 or 6 years ago, and that was kind of my first big acting break. And since then, the music has kind of taken over 150%, which has been great, but I would love to go back into some acting.
But didn't you do Chess?
I did Chess at Royal Albert Hall, and actually the song that I'm singing at the Variety show is one of the big songs from Chess. So, so that was an opportunity for me to work with some of my favorite actors from the West End and Broadway. And I think that if I go into the acting world, it would be something in live theater.
Sorry. Would you do another is it a musical you would like to do?
It is,
yeah. What would you choose if you...
Well, I mean, Chess is so brilliant. It was written by Benny and Bjorn from ABBA and Tim Rice, and was always just kind of a better concert than it was an actual show. So I think that show needs a little work, but that would be an amazing show to do. I'm a big Sondheim fan. I'm a big Andrew Lloyd Webber fan. So a lot of great musical theater music has come out of this country.
You're always looking for the next, the next thrill, because you have done so much, and you performed in all these places like the Super Bowl and the Vatican, and with Barbara Streisand, and it's almost like you look at you at 27, you think, have you peaked now?
And you said 24 million.
Pack it in.
24 million albums as well. Yeah, amazing.
What's next?
I always want to be able to play it because I love the game, and so I'm very, very excited that I've had the success that I've had, but I think that all that really does is allows me the freedom to just go where things throw me and to go where the music gives me the goosebumps. And so, no, I think that the flame for me is there more than ever, and I've got so many other things that I want to explore musically. I'm singing a song today that was recorded 7 or 8 years ago, so it's interesting to kind of delve into my past, but then at the same time think about the interesting things for the future.
Do you need to be scared to do that, though?
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you get nervous before you go on stage?
I think a little healthy fear is absolutely necessary. I think that, as you know, when you're doing a tour, you're doing a year-long tour, after a while, sometimes you're on stage and you're kind of outside of yourself going, all right, get back in. Get back in there. I see you.
What are the things are you frightened of? Do you have real fears? Like me, I've got a tidal wave problem, you see. Yes. You don't have a tidal wave problem, too.
Well, I think we all have a tidal wave problem. I think it's safe to say that we all have a bit of a healthy fear of tidal waves. I think it's safe to say.
That's good.
Yeah. I have a devastating fire problem.
Do you?
Yeah. I can't stand being on fire.
Yeah.
To stop it again. Absolutely. I think that I've got a fear of murder. Really, I think that, there are those fears that I think. No, it's totally natural. I mean, to have certain fears, I think are
What about sort of things that are a little bit quirky to you?
I still have to have a little bit of a light on when I go to sleep because I want to see the ghosts. If they come in, I want to be able. Look, everybody. Oh, you're afraid of the dark, but come on. Everybody likes to have just a little light on because you never know when the Jabberwocky's going to walk in and give you a tickle.
Or from under the bed if somebody grabs you.
There's so many things under there. You never know what's going to come out from under there. gets dark and you're swatting away and you don't know and your dog's going crazy and,
Oh,
you know.
it takes all night long.
It's far worth it to have just a little nightlight. So,
I
yes,
agree.
I'm a wuss, but it's...
That little pink light.
Are you the life
How did you know
and
it was
soul
pink?
of the party, Josh?
Am I what?
Life and soul of the party.
You know, it depends. You were talking about the little drinky poo.
Yes.
Confidence juice, as I call it. And, you know, it depends on the party. For me, it's all about the friends. If I've got great people there, then I have a good time. But generally, a little bit of a drink helps out. I never get to the point, because I'm a control freak, too. If I get to the point where I'm having a hard time walking through the door, I know it's time to stop. But I will literally go from sitting in the booth saying to myself, oh, those guys look like idiots. I'm not going to dance like that. You crazy? I'm not going to do that. To having a couple drinks and thinking to myself, I am going to teach these people something. I cannot wait to show these people what I have to offer right now.
Yes, but can you do it without drink?
You know, I could.
Yeah?
But it takes a very special lady to pull me up without a little something.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I know. Because, no, I'll say, look, it's not that I'm not interested. I don't dance. I'm a terrible dancer. Please,
Are you really a
please.
terrible dancer?
Well, which is funny because I'm kind of rhythmic. But when my fans know from my concert tour, I tried a little bit. And...
It doesn't work. No.
Nope. No.
And what about the ladies? Is it terribly difficult for you to meet, you know, girls with the best of intentions? Because obviously you're very famous, very wealthy young man.
Worst of intentions.
Yes, or perhaps if you're very inclined, worst of
The
intentions.
intentions are always a little debatable. You know, being on the road is terrible to meet people. I mean, you're going from a bus to a venue back to a bus, and even if you do meet someone that you think is really special, you're back on the road again.
And you
it's
can't
really
take her back to the bus, can you?
Well, no, because then, you know, because by the time the ride is over, you're in Toledo, Ohio, and you're like, well, it's nice to meet you. I can't drive you back. Awkward.
Yeah, very awkward. Listen, you're gonna stick around and perform for us.
Yeah, I'd love
yes?
to.
It's going to be a track from the new album.
It will. It's a track from an old album, but
it's now on the new.
It's new to me here. So,
New
yeah.
one here.
And it's
Fantastic.
out now.
Thank you
and it's out
so
as of
much.
yesterday. So thanks you guys for having me on again.
Joshgroban,
Appreciate it.
everyone. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go away. When we return, we'll be asking whether wedded bliss is all it's cranked up to be. Back soon.